Hello, I'm Jessica and I'm your Thursdays at CS at 6. So this week is story week, as you might know. But if you don't know, it probably means that you're not subscribed to our channel yet. Please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel because it's an awesome channel. We have decided to talk about me getting bullied, and it was like 100 years ago, but I just wanted to send a message because I think it's really not okay. Get started with my bullying story. Okay, that was weird. So it started with when I got 5. I moved from Ghana to Holland because I'm Ghanaian, and my mom lived in Holland for like 9 years. A lot of years. So she decided to bring us, not 9, that couldn't be 9 when we came in. When we came in, she lived there for 3 years already. So we got there and we moved to Amsterdam, like Europe. And so I had to go to school, of course, because in Europe you do have to go to school. I know in some African I went to school in Ghana, but in some African countries they don't go to school. So I just wanted to tell you guys that I had to go to school. So I had to go to school where I lived, and I didn't speak the language yet. I was really hard learning, and yeah, when I was small, so I couldn't only speak English. So when I was small, I was really like bitchy. I was like you know what I mean? I was like, I'm Jessica, you know, hey. When I walked in, I was like, hey, I'm Jessica, so move out of my way. You get me? I wasn't really like that, but I had like that attitude, that diva attitude I had. So I couldn't speak the language. I spoke English, and I had a super sweet teacher. She's still my favorite teacher. And yeah, so I was in the class and it was fun, and there was one girl, she was really sweet to me, and I was like I was nice to her. We played, and then it started just from one day to another. They started bullying me. It was like, oh, you're so ugly, this is wrong, this is wrong. So I got my hair braided, and I was really happy about it. And then the bullies were like, you're so ugly, I don't like it, it's ugly, you're ugly. And it really hurted me, and it was like they were mean to me all the time. Like, mean. They were not like mean to pushing me, but they were like, they didn't want to play with me. They left me behind. They were calling me names because this might sound that worse, because it wasn't. It was just middle of the year that in the beginning I was like just not fitting in, but I thought like as soon as I know the language I'll fit in. But when I got learning language, they just bullied me, and after that I got really popular. Just one to another day, it was like, oh, Jessica's so awesome, and I was like really happy that they finally liked me. I tried for them to like me. So when they finally liked me, I was so happy, and I didn't get bullied anymore. I was like the popular girl. Even then my mom told me that I have to switch school. I just was really sad, and I thought it was really nice because another girl in my classroom also left that school at the same time. She went to the same school as me, but all the people made special drawings for me, and they wrote like they couldn't write, so they told the teacher what to write on my sheet, and I got like all the people in the class telling me like, oh, we're gonna miss you with their names on it, and it was so sweet. But when I got to my new school, I realized that I thought that the reason that I got bullied was because of me being too talkative, too diva-ish. I had a bad attitude. So when I went to my new school, I decided to just back off and be like quiet, and that's what made me the person I am right now. And that's actually the reason why I talk to the camera right now, because I just look at my reflection. I used to do that ever since I switched my school. When I see a mirror, I look at myself and I just start to talk at it. It's just like when I'm near people, I don't like to speak up my mind because I find like they might find me weird or stuff. So when I'm home or somewhere alone, I just talk to myself. Right now, I'm just talking to a camera. How weird is it? I'm talking to a person who might see it or just not see it, or I just don't know. I'm right now just looking into a camera, talking to it, and being all telling you guys my story. And I want just to say my story isn't really like, oh, that's so sad for you. Of course, at the time it was bad for me, but they're way worse stories, and I feel like my camera's gonna fall off, but I have no idea. So, yeah, they're way worse story. People who got their hair coughed up, had pushed into the mud and smashed into each other, break their leg, or arm, toes, nose, I don't know. Got it was just like, for me it was a worse experience, and it really changed me, and that's the reason why I'm here. So in such a way I have to thank the bullies, in another way I have to like hate them, because otherwise I probably would be like way more popular. I would be like way more Jessica. I would be way more me. Right now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm really me, but then it's less diva-ish. When I do this, that's like me in a diva-ish way.